Hello YouTube, it is me Victor, and I have come with a Raspberry Pi Model B 3 unboxing. Alright, so wireless Bluetooth, here we go, doing all this one-handed as I destroy the box. Let's see what this says. This is 802.11b, G, and N. Sorry guys, for all you AC Wi-Fi lovers out there, this does not support AC Wi-Fi just yet. So we could get unboxing here. See, this is the fun part of it. Trying to figure out how to unbox this with one hand. Okay, there we go. Alright, I see this. Alright. Alright, there's the board itself. Tiny thing, and bam. Alright. It's so light. So light. Alright, so you got 4 USB 2.0 ports with LAN. And we got like extended here. You got HIDMI input, micro USB, audio. So yeah, 1 gig of RAM. Let's see, Bluetooth chip. Don't know where that might be. Looks like a very nice board. Alright, so I also have with me the case for it, so when I have this set up one day, I'm probably gonna have it hooked up to my TV over here through a HIDMI input. I got a clear case for it. I'm still doing this with my one hand. Hashtag one-handed video jobs at its finest. It's a little complicated getting the plastic bag. Okay. Here we go. I got both these things on Amazon. This was like $6.70 something, $6.99 or something, and yeah. And the Raspberry Pi only cost me $35. FYI, a Raspberry Pi is just a small computer. It comes with Raspbian Linux distribution on it. For those of you guys who don't know what Linux is, it's basically a Unix-based operating system that is open source, built by open source code that other people download and use and create their own distributions of Linux. A lot of kids these days actually have Chrome OS laptops in certain schools, and that can Chrome OS is just another version of Linux. I am seeing how the heck this thing actually is put together. I can't imagine it's very hard. It looks like. Okay. Oh, okay. You got your SD slot in there, micro SD. Okay. I see you. Okay. There we go. Of course, the easiest thing to tell is the hose line up. Okay, so you can have this protected at the same time while having other inputs plugged in, which is super cool. If you wiggle this, it doesn't really jostle too much, which is good too. So yeah, there we go. There's the Raspberry Pi 3 unboxing. It's totally not much. Let's see, it's in the box. Got a random barcode. Okay. Piece of cardboard with the barcode on it, and your documentation, safety instructions, and quick start guide. Element 14. Designed by Rasberry Pi Trading Ltd. Distributed by blah blah blah. Okay. Thanks guys. Alright, so let's see if we can take a quick look at this. Looks like you got your regulatory information. Bunch of different languages. I don't know how to read. And that's basically it. Like I said, I'm still doing this with one hand. Hashtag tripods for losers. Just kidding. Okay, that's another language that I definitely don't know how to read. Konnichiwa. Just kidding. Let's see. Nothing really exciting on this documentation. Besides just a bunch of small words. Okay. Safety instructions, there you go. So you can't sue them because they give you safety instructions. Logging into your Raspberry Pi. Okay. Once your Raspberry boot process, login prompt will appear. Default login for Raspberry Pi is Pi with the password Raspberry. Okay. Note you will not be writing. Type password. Okay. You log in. Alright, so like I said, this has Raspbian installed, and that's what you will be typing in. Username is Pi, password is Raspberry. Not too hard to remember. So, and I think all other instructions is basically other languages. Okay. So, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. I just reached over 1,100 subscribers. Thank you so much for the support. You guys have a great one.
Bye bye.